Hi, it's Gordon, Fat Old Climber, and it's time for the 9C test update, the monthly update. I had a few things on during the week, so I didn't get a chance to edit this, but I recorded it on Tuesday, I think. So let's do this. First off, sorry if you can hear that noise. There's a small child playing with a ball around the corner. But first, an update on the last month. It's been an interesting month. The channel has continued to explode. We're definitely going to hit 5,000 subscribers in the next couple of weeks. I need to start thinking about what I'm going to do to celebrate. I'm thinking giveaway isn't necessarily going to cut it because a lot of the subscribers are not interested in climbing, so I'll probably do two things. So if you're watching this and you're a climbing subscriber, then let me know in the comments what you think would be a good idea of what to do to celebrate hitting 5,000 subscribers. I'm thinking something like a giveaway, or I was thinking of maybe getting a tattoo. I've got a Tough Mudder tattoo on the back of one leg. Thought maybe a Fat Old Climber 5K or Fat Old Climber logo on the back of my other calf, something like that. But if you can think of anything that you think would be a good celebration, then let me know. I'm toying with the idea of doing a YouTube live, but that would probably make more sense for the people who are here subscribing for Manjaro, because they have a lot more questions. But let me know in the comments what you think would be a good idea. So in the last month, I've continued to work on my finger strength when I had the opportunity, pull-ups when I had the opportunity. I also was looking into some stuff I could do to increase health, and I was exploring intermittent fasting a bit more, and I discovered something I'd never heard of called autophagy. Interesting to look it up. And I had an extended fast a few weeks ago. I'll be doing a video on that, but it's not about the weight loss. It was nothing to do with weight loss. It was an interesting experience, and by extended I mean a number of days. So look out for that video coming. If you're not subscribed, subscribe so that YouTube tells you when it's coming. But onto the test. I'll cut to the guy inside. Okay, first the 20mm hang. Last month 5.27 seconds. Yes, easily 5 seconds. So now I need to think about starting to add weight. Thought I'd try the 15mm edge, and I can even get a second on that. So that's huge improvement. Now if pull up, any improvement? Oh, let's see that again. Yes, I'm definitely taking that one. And then L set, last month I thought there was a pause, and yes, definitely I can hold it for a second. Much improved. So you can see some improvement from last time. My 20mm crimp has increased by 20%, which is excellent, from 5 seconds to 6 seconds. I now need to start thinking about adding weight. What I'll do though is with my training regime, I need to build up to being able to hold for 7 or 8 seconds, and that builds strength. I won't train with additional weight, but when I do my May test next month, I'll see how much weight I can add when I'm doing my 20mm, and I'll continue to work on the 15mm. It's all good crimp stuff. L set. I've gone from nothing to just over a second, so I'm happy with that. I'll continue to work on my core strength with that, and pull up. I'm quite happy with the decision to take that as a pull-up. It needs to get better, and I'll continue to work on my pull-up training. I've been doing more of that. I'll have a video of my regime and the progress coming soon. But what I want to be doing with that is being able to build up the number of pull-ups I can do. Obviously my year's target is to be able to do 10. My thinking is I'll be working on a combination of how many can I do, but also how much weight can I add, and they will both supplement each other. Well, that sun's bright now. So And the dead hangs I just continue to work on whenever I have the opportunity. I had a really dodgy shoulder on Tuesday when I did this test, and when I tried to do the dead hang, it was just really interfering with my shoulders. But I know I can do 90 seconds, so I was quite happy to take that. So let's take those results and put them into the spreadsheet. Okay, so I've created a sheet for April, and I did this measurement on the 6th of May, and on the 6th of May I was 105 kilos. Notes: sore shoulder, so did not do dead hang. Okay, so finger hangs I managed over 6 seconds. Don't need to put the time in, I just need to put the weight. I didn't add any weight, but I still get the point because I did 100% of my weight. Pull up, I'm taking that pull up. It's borderline, but I'm taking it. But again, I didn't add any weight, so I get an extra point for that. L set, I still can't do an L set for 10 seconds. However, it's getting there. There was a pause, but I know I can do 90 seconds of knee raises, so I'll add the 90 seconds of knee raises, and not 90 seconds, 30 seconds. And I know I can do a dead hang for 90 seconds, so I'm taking that 90 seconds. So 8 points, which is up by 1 point from last month, which I'm delighted with. 5 kilos off as well. So let me update my tracking. April, weight 105, max grade, what did it say, 6C plus or something ludicrous like that, 6C. Again, I'm not really focused on that. I'm more focused on the points. And I did a pull up, yay. So you can see my weight's gone down by 20 kilos since the beginning of the year, which is excellent. And my climbing test score have gone up from 3 to 8. So absolutely delighted with that. Don't forget, if you'd like a copy of this spreadsheet, then I'll put a link in the description of this video to my Google Drive. You just download it, copy it, and play away with it. There may be some errors. If you have problem getting it to work, just let me know. Back to him in the garden. So there you can see it, an increase of another point. So I've gone up from the beginning of the year from 3 points to 8 points, which I'm quite happy with in 4 months. So what's coming this month? I've got a trip away in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be climbing down south. Hopefully I'll get a chance to film a vlog on, I'm going to Big Rock Bond again. Hopefully I'll get a chance to film there. And still haven't started doing freeletics. I'm feeling now, fitness wise, I'm doing well, so I'm definitely going to start freeletics. In fact, I'll probably do my first workout today, and over the next month I'll stick to it. I'll probably do a video on freeletics for those of you that don't know what it is, because it'll either kill me or it'll work. And the other thing that I forgot to mention that I've done this month is I finally set up my bike on the turbo trainer. So I've dabbled with it. I've had 3 or 4 little attempts at it just to test things out, and it seems to be okay. So I'll start working more seriously on that. That's more about general health and also building up the strength of my knee. So I will definitely start with the pull-ups. I will definitely start with the other training related to my other year's goals. And the plan will be for next month's review, I'll show the start and where I got to in the month. Don't forget, if this kind of content is something that interests you and you're not a subscriber, then subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do to celebrate reaching 5,000 subscribers, and any other questions you have about this, the test, my climbing, life, the universe, anything, then drop me a line. Failing that, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.